All right, welcome back, guys. Start. And away we go. So,
now turn left onto Cassidy Drive.
Big Turkey played piano a little bit, a couple of songs. Whoops. Drug just a touch there. Yeah, I kind of figure we're going to go right.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Amherst Drive.
But they had a lot of people. So,
now turn
Big
right
Turkey
onto Amherst
did
Drive.
2 songs on the piano. Now, we were talking about something, and I said, "You play the piano?" And she said, "Yes, of course I do." Okay. Neither her mom or her grandmother said anything about her playing piano. I don't know. So she played the piano for a couple of songs. She sang for a couple of songs. But you know, when you got 4, 5, 6-year-olds, they can only take so long sitting around not doing anything. So they were kind of like making noise and stuff. Whatever.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Duval.
So I would say on the singing part, you had to sing into the microphone, and Big Turkey's not used to it. And then she was also wanting them to make hand gestures while they're singing, and I'm thinking that Big Turkey was a little distracted by that.
Road.
Okay, whatever. But like I said, what amazed me is she played piano. She played it pretty good. Was she great? No, she wasn't great, but she played pretty decent for somebody who just picked it up. She couldn't been playing more than 3 months or 4 months. And she's playing like as if she knows what she's doing. Totally awesome. Whatever. I mean, it's easy to put somebody down the first time they sing in public with a microphone in front of them. If they haven't practiced all these things, it throws them off. Okay? That's the way I see it. Well, let's start here. She enjoys singing. And she apparently enjoys playing the piano. So her dad plays piano too. So there's always that positive thing, right? Okay, whatever, peace and harmony. So while I was there at the church, Opare said that he has another update. I don't know. It looks by the number that must be an update to the holiday release. A minor update, I guess. I don't know. Some of those kids that were part of, so it's a tutor, right? And she tutors all these kids. Some of those kids she's tutoring, like, they sang so beautifully. Now they're teenagers, so if they've been singing long enough, they've gotten really good. But it's not just time, right? It's also talent.
1,000
whatever.
feet,
Peace
turn
and
right onto
Harmony.
Research Boulevard.
Taiwanese Presbyterian Church. Oh, they got several cop lights going up here. Or something anyway.
Now turn right onto Research Boulevard.
Maybe they have road closures? I don't know. It doesn't look like real police. No, it doesn't look like real police. Looks like pretend guys. Alright, so anyway. Peace and Harmony. So I got a couple videos I need to put together, figure out what to do with. But those are more for family publish. Like I said, Opa already got an update. My friend's car, they're basically the same.
In 1,000 feet, take
More or less the same. There's both hardware 3. They're both the AMD Ryzen. Oh.
Now take the US 183 north ramp on the left.
So her car is just getting the holiday update, and it should install tonight. Oh, but where are we going to? I didn't even think about that. So there was an entrance to get on 183 there, but it was kind of hidden. Like I said, I'm trying hard to just let FSD do as much as possible. And actually, behind Whole Foods, I could have just walked away and left the car there. It just felt like it was probably employee parking and not public parking. But for that, except for that, all the other parking was about trying to drive someplace that I didn't exactly know how to drop a pin on. I mean, yes, you can point to the map, you can drop a pin, and it'll go there. But I wasn't quite sure where I was going, so I kind of drive there. If you know what I mean. It wasn't a planned place that I go to.
In 500 feet, take the US 183 north ramp on the left.
You're going to pull in front of that car, huh? Well, he's signaling he wants to go to the right. Okay, well, you finally made it up here. Going to Lake Lime Mall? Okay. So Big Turkey's paternal grandparents, they also live in Lago Vista, and they were talking about, well, it's going to take us an hour drive home. They asked about me. I said, well, I have FSD. I'm not worried. Right? FSD is going to drive me home. At first they said something about, well, they asked me which way I was going. I said, I'll probably go down to Duval to 183. And then, so Dad said, well, I'm going to go up Duval to, or wherever it was, Amherst maybe, up to Parmer, out to 1431. Now, what I've learned is, even if you try to push FSD down Parmer, he'll still want to go to 183 because 183 would be shorter and faster. Whatever. Peace and harmony. It's one of the things, if you have an AI plot the trip, he's going to take his measurements and figure out what he wants to do.
Keep right to take US 183 toward Lakeline Mall Drive.
Okay, what does this guy do? Yes, I figured he'd have to have a short service line. I didn't think he was going to stay in the far outside. He'd want to come over next to me. But there's also a car back there that was sort of close too. Whatever, we'll see what happens. And he definitely doesn't want to let me in. Okay. We're going to pass this minivan now. You win. Of course, as soon as he sees me going past, he goes, "Oh, I gotta get over to you, hey!" Yeah, whatever. Peace and harmony. You can't do what I'm doing. Even if you have a Super Cruise. And why are you blocking from getting to the outside lane if you wanted to go up that or there anyway? That's dumb. Oh. Whatever. Peace and harmony. I mean, it's 9:47 at night. I mean, normally I'd probably be sleeping now. And the truth is, I'm pretty tired of sitting in the chair. Because I'm sitting there, we've been sitting there for, what, 3 hours? Ugh. But, I mean, the music was enjoyable.
Now turn left onto South Lakeline Boulevard.
Oh. There's one girl sang Scarborough Fair. Wait, I know that song. Okay, I don't know all the words. But, I mean, it's Simon and Garfunkel. And the song was pretty much too difficult for her to sing. But I mean, it was enjoyable to listen to it. Although at the end it was kind of, what you're doing? I don't remember that being part of the Simon Garfunkel performance, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't remember all the words or the complete song. It takes so much work, right? Yes, it takes talent, but it also takes a lot of work to build your talent up. And there was a German song. And I'm listening to the song and going, that's German. Right, so there was a trio, 3 Indian boys. I mean, they sang it so beautifully. But did they know German? I don't know. It sounded like they knew what the emotions were, which kind of blew me away. Wow. Whatever, peace and harmony. never knew how sensitive microphones were. I mean, the ones they use for music in performance. It sounds like either you're singing right into it, or you're missing it, and the sound doesn't carry. Oh right, I was thinking about they close at 10, right? I don't know. It's tempting to say let's go to HB and pick up a Ben and Jerry's, but I'm too tired to even brush my teeth. Oh yeah. Oh. All over North and West Austin. Song "Do You Love for the Sake of Beauty," I think, was the English translation, or Google's translation in English. When I put it in Leaps, it said "Do you love?" What? That one word translates to 3 words in English? Okay. Like I said, it was so beautiful. Right, I'm not going to pretend like they're professional musicians, because they weren't. I think the boys have a future. Well, I'm not quite sure. You know how parents are. No, you have to be an engineer to make money. You know, if you're really good at it, you might make money performing. There's nothing wrong with loving making music. I've always loved the idea, but I never felt like I was talented to do music or sing.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto West Whitestone Boulevard.
Yeah, it's going to get here. Okay.
onto West Whitestone Boulevard.
You're going past this Model Y, huh? There's a Model S over there. Wow. It's a dual motor with performance wheels, but not a red line. That Model Y wants to get jumped. Really? Each one come through, there's so many people. It's just stop and go traffic. Obey the speed limit. It's the law. Even I'm going in standard mode. It's +2, more or less. Okay, human driver, right turn signal. I mean, there's no reason to stay in the inside lane. We've already left all the traffic behind. Well, they'll catch up eventually. Oh. 2699, yeah. At the QT on West New Hope. Braking, you don't have to follow them. We can go by them. Down to 47, 45. It's ridiculous. Okay. So the lead car is turning off here. don't know if that means that was the Corolla in front of me? Maybe the Corolla's going to speed up. Yes, it definitely has. Jonestown, Texas. Kind of like when I'm running with the camera without the microphone on, I have to make sure I project my voice so you can hear me. So I talk in my regular tone, the microphone will pick it up, but the camera microphone won't, or will not pick it up clearly. It's one of the things I learned early on, but then I kind of lost the habit. Having a microphone makes it so much easier. Well, that's a refresh Model Y. Those look kind of cool. Going like, oh wait, I can speed up. Oh, he's turning off. Why didn't you do that earlier? Just get out of the way. Come on, man. Okay, zoom. Doing 55 in the 55 zone. So look at the Model Y doesn't have matrix headlights, does it? Is that fair? Maybe it does. Oh, okay. The pickup is covered in Christmas lights. otherwise catching up to me in the 45 zone with your lane closing? I don't know. You're not using FSD because it's turn signal didn't come on. Highway.
In 1 mile, turn left onto Lomans Ford Road.
Slow down and speeds up. I don't know. Ah. Some Christmas lights. Merry Christmas. side of the road. Just stand there. Why do you have that lit up? I don't know.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Boggy Ford Road. Now turn right onto Boggy Ford Road.
Oh wow. The glamping side is all lit up. Blue lights, but so blue lights don't show up well against the black background. At least not. It depends, I guess, on the shade, but wow. Right now I can't really read that number. 51 minutes. So what that says?
In 1,000 feet, bear right onto Boggy Ford Road. Now bear right onto Boggy Ford Road.
Okey-dokey. Those are pretty cool, aren't they? Oh my. I thought they were supposed to be having something. I'm confused. Over there or something? So he blacked out the driver's side. You know, like, what? Why? Whatever. Sage, rosemary, and thyme. Remember me? Remember me? To someone who lives there. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Still don't know what it looks like when it's
In 1,000
part
feet,
of the
turn
lights are
left onto
blacked
American
out.
Drive.
Ding, 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 ding. Okay, welcome back, guys. Pretty uneventful trip.
Now turn left onto American Drive. In 500 feet, turn left onto Santa Rosa Avenue. Now turn left onto Santa Rosa Avenue.
Yes, I am tired. Yeah, that actually looks pretty decent, doesn't it? Oh, maybe that's kilowatt hours? Maybe it's a...
In 500 feet, your destination will
42?
be on the left. Now your destination is on the left.
Ugh. Okay, let's go home. Park driveway. I don't know. Why do I have to do it 2 times? It feels like he's been up to something lately, but okay. Whatever. All right. Come here, wherever you are. Trips. 29.2 miles. 43 minutes. 177.3 watt-hours per mile. It's 62 degrees Fahrenheit outside. My inside temperature set 70. Wow. All right. 89.0 miles for the total trip today. 16.3 kilowatt hours. 183.7 watt hours per mile. Wait, what? Really? How is that possible? $183.7. 5.4. But you kind of knew that, right? You kind of had the feeling? Yeah. All right. So, over the course of the drive, I think 3 or 4 times I used a... No, I'm probably saying it too much. Okay, let's say it's 2 to 3 times I used the right turn signal to move the car over to the right lane. I don't know, it just... He tends to get stuck. If nobody's coming up behind him, forcing him to move out of the way, he kind of gets stuck there. Right? Is that the worst thing in the world? No. Is that a failure? No. It's just a nuisance. An embarrassment. Okay? Let's put it that way. Where are we at? 718.3 miles. Total distance driven. 8. That's 2. Okay, 6 miles, yes. So 712.4 miles driven on FSD. We've got 99% FSD driving. But 6 out of 700 miles, it's almost nothing. All right. I guess there's also the time we pulled up to, we were going to Whole Foods, and for some reason, navigation has going around to the front. At least kind of, sort of. But FSD drove by the back side of the Whole Foods and said, "Hey, look, I could park over there." Well, there was no sign saying you couldn't park there. In fact, they had parking spaces marked out, but it felt like the parking spaces were really for employees. That's what it felt like. Right? So let's not park there. So manual drive around to the front of the building. No real big deal. Now, when it came time to pull out, FSD had to do a Myers. What do you call that? Where you go back and forth? Anyway, whatever. He did that. He did one of those things for like 5 times or something. It took him a while. Now, there was a lady who walked up and she was getting impatient and she was starting to crowd in even though the car wasn't finished doing his thing to get out. So, kind of threw the car off a little bit. But okay, whatever. It's just the way it is. Alright, so anyway. For the most part, I mean, and there's a couple places where I drove manually because I was trying to get to someplace. Right? I mean, if I had the patience to drop a pin on the map, that would have worked. I just didn't at that. I mean, just to go a few hundred feet, what for? Or in one case, I guess it was closer to half a mile, but again, what for? It's not important or meaningful. Okay, so okay, like I said, the thing at Whole Foods, the parking behind the building, just right off to FSD funniness. I mean, over time, he'll learn that he shouldn't park there. I'm not quite sure how he's going to figure it out, but sooner or later we'll figure it out. So, I think that leaves me with an A for today. If you disagree, you can drop a comment. But I don't think there's anything that really warrants knocking a lot off. It's not an A+. It's not perfect. But it's pretty much an A today. Okay? There you go.